Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's vlog. Today we're talking about thinning hair and everything that's behind thinning hair actually. So if you're new to this channel, please have a look at my other videos, especially at the story about my person. Just to give you a few words. I am fighting hair loss for almost 10 years and I've tried almost everything that's out there on the market. I tried medical treatments, I tried laser comps and so on and so on. The only thing I have not tried yet or done yet is a hair transplant for various reasons that I will talk about in a different video. And for 7 years or a little bit more, maybe 7 years, I am fighting my hair loss or my thinning hair with natural treatments. And what's behind that natural treatment exactly, I will tell you in a different video. But today I want to tell you something about thinning hair. Thinning hair for me is the first step into fighting hair loss, into getting serious hair loss problems. I first realized thinning hair back when I was 25 years. I was living a normal life, and one day I came back with a new haircut, with a little bit shorter haircut, and I was washing my hair. I was taking a shower and I was washing my hair, and when I came out of the shower and had a look at the mirror, I was realizing that my hair was kind of thin up there. And I don't know, I was talking to a lot of people, and very often they realize they're thinning hair after a new haircut, when they are taking a shower, going out of the shower and have a look at the mirror with wet hair. And this was the beginning of a long journey actually. The good thing is, if you realize thinning hair at a very early stage, the chances are very good that you could ideally stop your beginning hair loss, your thinning hair. I've also heard of few people reversing their thinning hair and growing back thicker hair again, which is really would be the ideal situation, which is not normal actually. The normal thing is that with today's treatments, you can slow down the thinning process of your hair, that you can slow down this process and that you can slow down your hair loss, which I would say after 10 years of fighting hair loss and a lot of information that I read and experienced, slowing down hair loss, slowing down the thinning process is a big success already. You can believe me. If you can stop it, and by stopping I mean over a longer period of time, not sometimes I read from people that are fighting hair loss for 3 months and they say, one day I read of a guy who was fighting hair loss for a few weeks, I guess 7 or 8 weeks, and he wrote an article that he stopped hair loss with medical treatment. And then I thought, oh my God, what's this guy? He stopped hair loss for 8 weeks. That's bullshit actually. So if you're talking about stopping hair loss, I'm talking about a period of at least 2 or 3 years that your status stays the same. By the way, I want to show you my status today because it doesn't have a very good light in here. That's why my hair is not even looking that bad. But when I go up to the window, you can see, at least on this side, it's really still thin. But I must tell you that I could really hold this status up there for 10 years. So it's exactly the same. And now I will be 36 in a few weeks. It's exactly the same status I had with 26 years. And that for me is a big success. And I've tried almost everything. I must admit that medical treatments work, but I had to stop it due to several side effects that really influenced my life or the way I want to live my life. They influenced my relationships, they influenced my job actually. So, but that's all a story for another video. So back to this topic, thinning hair. If you realize it in a very early stage, it's the best thing to fight, to stop, or to slow down your hair loss actually. And therefore you have different treatments. You can go for medical treatments, or you could also go the natural way. For example, that I'm going for almost, I don't know, I have to remember, it's about 7 or 8 years back until now. So if you're going for natural treatments, you have two very popular options. Number one is minoxidil. That's a special liquid that you can buy online or through a doctor. You put it up on your scalp and it helps to regrow hair. But only using minoxidil is not very efficient because you also need something that blocks your DHT. And therefore many people go for Propecia or similar products that contain finasteride. And there are lots of people who can slow down their hair loss, there are some people who can improve their hair situation, but there are also lots of people who experience severe side effects. Me, for example. I must admit, I'm honest, it worked, it did a great job. I improved my hair after about 1 year. So I always take before and after photos, and there was a real success. But I had too much side effects in the end, so I had to stop it. After stopping the medical treatments, my hair loss began getting worse, of course, because I did not do anything against it, and my status was worse than before starting with medical treatments, which is a normal effect at some point. And then I made up my thoughts. Well, how can I fight hair loss? And I started to go the natural way. I started to read a lot. I was talking to a lot of doctors. I have a lot of contact with different guys at a university. And I started to develop my own treatment for fighting hair loss, which means there are some points that are inside my treatment. Number one is food, healthier food, avoid some kind of food, and take special supplements that really help me to support fighting hair loss. The second thing is I'm experiencing a lot with light and frequency treatment on my scalp, which gave my hair really a great boost actually. And point number 3 is the right hair products actually. They can do wonders if you're fighting hair loss. For example, the right shampoo, and I'm not talking about a hair loss shampoo or something like that, because I don't take any special hair loss products at the moment. I'm just talking about finding the right shampoo that fits to your hair and that fits to the water you are using for washing your hair. That's also very important. And finding the right shampoo can work wonders, believe me. And also something else, I have also tried concealers, everything, spray, powder. That's absolutely nothing for me, and I'm using nothing right now. By the way, I did never really use it because in my opinion you can always see if someone is using concealer or anything else, or a powder. To be honest, I see lots of people running around with concealer, and I'd love to tell them that they should at least use less concealer, because you can see it from hundreds of meters away. But my girlfriend never realized anything, but people who are concerned having hair loss and have some experience can see it immediately. Yes, and finding the right shampoo. That's really very good if you are fighting thinning hair. And if you want to know more about my program in general, I will tell you in one of my next videos. So subscribe this channel, leave me a comment. If you have any questions, ask me down under this video. I will love to answer your questions. As I said, subscribe this channel. There will be so many videos coming in the next weeks, months, and so much information for you out there that will help you fighting hair loss. So I would not want to miss any of these videos coming up. So see you soon, and today I'm out. Bye.